Good afternoon to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another drop list video, the series where I cover all the items that are releasing in a specific week for various different streetwear brands. And in today's video, I'm going to be covering everything that is dropping in week 12 of Supreme's Fall/Winter 2022 collection. Yes guys, welcome back. It's that time of the week again, time to cover all the items releasing in the latest week of Supreme's latest season, and this week, of course, it is the 12th week of their Fall/Winter 2022 collection. Now, we have some idea on what we're going to be getting this week. We have a collaborative release that we've already covered, which is the collaboration with post-punk band Public Image Limited. You know how I felt about that collaboration if you watched the Streetwear Talk video, and I highly recommend you go check that out if you haven't seen it already. I'll probably reiterate a lot of points that I felt about these pieces when I see them, if not just make small comments about them. But yeah, we know that that is releasing this week, and on top of that, we're getting some seasonal pieces. And from what I have seen, the seasonal pieces that are releasing this week, nice. I'm keen on them. They look sick. So yeah, we'll be using a Supreme community page today to cover the release details, the seasonal pieces, the collaborative pieces, my thoughts and opinions on all the individual pieces and the week as a whole. Let's head on over to that post now, and we'll start covering the release details for week 12. So here we are guys at the Supreme community page that we're going to be using today to cover the drop list of week 12. If you want to vote on the items yourselves, as always, it'll be linked down in that description section below for you guys to vote there. We'll quickly cover the release details, and then we'll dive into the individual sections to cover all the pieces. So all items releasing in week 12 will release on the 17th of November 2022. They'll have an online release 11 AM Eastern Standard Time for the US, 4 PM British Standard Time for the UK, and 5 PM Central European Standard Time for the EU. Now, as they always forget, there's also a release happening in Japan, because the lovely people of Japan, they get it on the Saturday. They get it on Saturday the 19th. They get it 11 AM Japanese Standard Time in store and online. If you guys have any further questions about when and where it's dropping, drop those questions in the comment section below, or hit me up on Instagram, whatever you find, the better alternative there. But yeah, that's all the release details that we have to cover for week 12. Now we got to get into those pieces. Let's start it off. Let's start by covering the collared shirts that are releasing in week 12. It's probably like one of the least popular sections of a Supreme week, and it's unfortunate that it's the bottom one we got to cover, but we got to start somewhere, guys. So we got the Supreme Public Image Limited shirt releasing. This is the one with the PIL logo all over it. Comes in a black or a white. $148. Yeah, nah. That price is really like a big deterrent. Even the design is kind of eh. I think I'll have to agree with the Supreme community on this one. Like if it was like $40, like if someone was selling a second-hand one for that, yeah, but not that price and not that, like, yeah, nah. Anyway, moving on, we have the fleece hooded denim shirt. So we have a denim shirt here, double pocketed, with a tonal hoodie for the brown and black, but then a grey hoodie for the blue denim version, which I think actually works quite well. I actually don't mind this piece. As long as it doesn't have some huge ugly logo on the back of it, I actually think this is an alright piece. $148? I'll give it to them. I'll be like, yeah, alright. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I'll give that one a thumbs up for this week for Supreme. It's not really a collared shirt, but I suppose it technically would have been if there wasn't a hood to it, but yeah, nice little piece this week. Anyway, that's all the collared shirts releasing in week 12, guys. Let's move into the t-shirts, which we have two of. To start it off with, we have the Supreme Public Image Limited tee. This one's okay. It has a back graphic as well with a lot of text on it. The colors are alright. I don't mind the white and black one. The black and green one's okay as well. $48. I can't really complain. I'd give it a thumbs up on that one. Next, we have the Supreme Public Image Limited Live in Tokyo tee. This is my favorite piece from the collection. Wouldn't mind it in the black or the white. 48 bucks. I'm surprised it's more downvoted than upvoted, but I'm actually going to give this one an upvote. I like this. It's my favorite piece from the collection. They're the only t-shirts releasing this week, guys. Only collaborative ones. So we'll move on now into the accessories and check out the week 12 accessories. Man, imagine if we played a game like Russian roulette, where it has the bullets are all the sections of a Supreme week, and you have to buy one piece from that section in the week. You'd spin it and off you go. Or maybe actually Russian roulette's probably a bad example. We'd actually use like a proper roulette table and just put the Supreme sections on it. If you landed on the accessories this week, rest in peace. Because that, wow, you can't even opt out for anything. It's just this dumb, well, I shouldn't say dumb. I should say dumb expensive. This dumb expensive Supreme, oh god, this is where I have to butcher the name, but is it Gerrit Redveld? I don't even know, man. Obviously the designer of the original chair there. Red blue chair for Casina. The design of it's cool, but it's $4.5 grand US. Furniture is just a whole upper echelon when it comes to design, isn't it? And the more impractical it is, but the more crazy it looks, the higher the price tag, isn't it? That's just how it works. Wild. Would I like it? I mean, yeah, if it was like free, but not if I'm paying 4.5 G's for it. I'm gonna go out and buy some bougie Japanese designer with that price tag. Well, okay, no. I'm gonna invest most of that money in the stock market, then spend maybe like 20% of it on some bougie Japanese designer. But it's a lot of money. It's not money that I have. Okay, I'll give it a thumbs up because the design's kind of crazy, kind of cool. But that retail price that's gross. Anyway, obviously not for me. I don't make that kind of money. It's the only accessory releasing this week. Let's move into one of my favorite sections though, which is the jackets. We have 3 releasing this week, and I gotta say, I actually like them this week. So we have the Supreme Public Image Limited trench coat, as I assumed, a cotton trench coat with a tartan inside there. It is quite expensive for a cotton trench coat. I'm gonna be completely real, because cotton trench coats should not be that expensive. Well, in saying that, the Supreme Paisley military trench coat that I bought recently, that was probably around the same retail price. I bought it for a lot less because it was secondhand, but yeah, that's around what Supreme charges for these types of things. Look, I don't mind either of them, but it'd have to be the same scenario as the military trench coat. It would just have to come along in an extra large, like half the retail price. That would be my, that'd be my point where I'd buy it. I'd give it a thumbs up, but I gotta see a lower retail than that, or a lower price than that. Moving on, we have the Supreme Vance & Leathers Cordura denim jacket. I actually kind of like this. It brings the elements of Vance & Leather collabs with Supreme to the piece. It does it on a, I call them a biker jacket. There's probably a more technical term for it because, yeah, there probably is. I really like the silhouette of these. I really like the vintage leather ones of these, but I kind of like it how they've swapped it out for a denim material as well. It's a cool look. The logos are a little bit excessive for me. Like, I could do without the Supreme cut-in logo across the chest there, but it doesn't deter me enough to where I'd be like, nah, I don't want it. I'd definitely be interested in it in the blue, maybe the black, but probably ideally the blue. But the yellow is also cool as well. I actually think this is a really cool piece. I just love this silhouette these days. It's just awesome. Anyway, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. That retail is a bit hectic though. Just to make a comment, 500 bucks. Some denim. That's not even, well, I don't want to say good denim, but like bougie denim. Moving forward, we have the faux fur reversible MA1 bomber jacket. We'll click into this one because it's reversible and I want to see like both sides to it. So yeah, obviously one side you can have the full faux fur exterior with Supreme over the hood, and that's how it looks like this. There's a good depiction of it. Moving up, That is the reversible side, so you reverse it, it's just a normal MA1 bomber with Supreme written on the chest. Then you have a furry hood. I think it's a really good compromise. Both versions of the jacket are actually quite nice. And if you're not a fan of wearing the faux fur exterior version like this, you can definitely just opt out for the normal version and have a furry hood. I think it's well done. I like this piece. This is a really cool piece. I like it in the green color. The black's kind of nice as well if you like your monotone. The white and blue, no beef with the white and blue. The white and blue is nice, no beef with it. It's just my least favorite color out of the three. I definitely say that, yeah, preference goes to the green, black is second, blue, unfortunately going to be last. But a very, very nice piece this week, and it is the final jacket that we're getting for week 12. Oh boy, and moving into the shorts, we've got, yeah, the Supreme Public Image Limited sweatshorts. Yeah, 128 bucks for that. Yeah, I'm going to agree with the Supreme community on this one. It's going to be a no for me. But yeah, that's the only shorts releasing this week. We've got 4 more sections left to cover. Let's check out the sweatshirts. Okay, so we have 2 releasing this week. To start it off with, we have the tag hooded sweatshirt, where it's been graffiti tagged on the chest there. Comes with some solid color options. A fun little graphic. I can't complain about this. This is a nice piece. I actually really like it in like this crimson red color at the front, but also the final 2 colors in the back are quite nice as well. We've got the Gons Applique zip up hooded sweatshirt. I'm actually a fan of this. They've done it in like a tonal approach where the arms and the hood and the whole, basically the outlining of the piece is darker than the inside of it. But it's nice, and it adds that lighter bit of color for the font to pop on the chest. My one comment, and if you know me well, you know what the comment's gonna be. This is an awesome hoodie. It's a shame it's a zip up. It would have been better as a pullover. Look, I'm not completely against it because it's a zip up hoodie. I still like it, but I still feel that it could have been better with just a pullover. It could have been done. The red one looks quite nice. I think that would look nice underneath some like really nice blue denim. The white cream is cool. The black is cool. The blue, my least favorite, but definitely could still work. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. It's a solid piece. Just wish it was on a pullover hoodie. And I'm saying that we're in a zip up hoodie at the moment, or a zip up kimono undercover hoodie at the moment. But yeah, it could have been slightly better. Anyway, that's all the sweatshirts we're getting for this week, guys. Let's move into our third final section, the hats. We have quite a few hats releasing this week. To start it off with, we have the Supreme Public Image Limited 5-panel. I think this is overhated a little bit more than it should be. I think it's fine. 48 bucks, no complaints. It's like the tees, 48 bucks, whatever, man. But like, yeah, people are really not feeling this piece. Next we have the Wombat beanie. This wouldn't be something that I would wear, but I'd like, the piece is okay. The font, the typography is kind of crazy. I just wouldn't see myself wearing something like this, so I'm gonna give it a downvote. Wouldn't be something I'd touch. Moving forward, we have the Alpine beanie. Love the font, love its placement, love the little pon-pon. It's just, yeah, it's fun. Thumbs up for me on that one. 40 bucks, easy done. We got the loose gauge beanie coming in various different colors. I like the font on the beanie. I like the colors the beanie comes in. No complaints. Cheapest one as well this week, 38 bucks. It's solid. It's a solid piece. Moving on, we have the Supreme Griffin Camp Cap. Yeah, well, it's covered in crazy detailing. It's like cut up, stitched back together. The camo one looks really cool. But I also like the olive green and the black. I think the olive green's probably going to be my favorite than the black, or maybe like it's pretty interchangeable with those ones, the camo being last, but it's still a really solid piece, I gotta say. Yeah, awesome little hat this week. Definitely going to get a thumbs up from me on that one. Yeah, I was a fan of the hats this week, minus maybe the Wombat beanie, but solid options this week. We've only got 2 more sections left. Our second final section. Let's check out the pants. And I gotta say, some solid offerings when it comes to the pants this week. One of the big heavy hitters is the nylon flight pants. They are pants that are essentially the matching bottom half to the MA1 bomber jacket. probably also done by like Alpha Industries or something like that. Comes in a black, a blue, and a green. I think the black are awesome. I think the green is cool. The blue, again, it's like the bomber. I'm like, it's cool, but it's my least favorite. But very solid piece. 300 USD is the retail though, which is a bit, but it's a solid piece. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up for that one. Next we got the Supreme Vans & Leathers Cordura Denim Racing Pants. I think these would be cool by themselves. You know what I mean? You know, just wear some basic shoes, these pants, and like a white tank top or a white t-shirt. I think it would hit. These pants are quite cool. Yeah, thumbs up for me on those. 400 USD though, because the jacket's like 500 USD. I'd rather spend the extra 100 and just buy the jacket. The pants themselves, like, yeah, not my preference out of the Vans & Leather pieces this week. I definitely think the jacket's better, but anyway, solid pant offerings this week as well. Well, we've only got one final section left, guys. The last but not least, the tops/sweaters. Okay, so we have the Supreme Public Image Limited baseball top. I love my old dirty bastard one. I'm still gonna love my old dirty bastard one. It's the best Supreme baseball top that I've gotten from them. I can't replace it with a Public Image Limited one. It's just not doing it for me. We got the short sleeve pocket tee with a tiny little Supreme hit on the pocket there. Nice, 60 bucks, solid color offerings. That's thumbs up from me. Next we have the box logo is a Cowichan sweater. So it is very much a cardigan sweater. It looks like it zips all the way down. It's got pockets on the front there. It comes in a white, black, or blue with this huge box logo on the back of it. I don't mind it in the white or the black. The blue, but also it's 500 USD. Yikes. Like, I like it, but I definitely prefer like the Vans & Leathers jacket over this for 500 USD this week, or the MA1 bomber jacket, or just a lot of other pieces this week over that, because 500 USD for that bad boy, that's quite expensive. Like, look, that's 400. Like, I prefer that for sure. But anyway, yeah, guys, that is week 12. And I gotta say, a very solid week, at least from my perspective. I think there are a lot of awesome pieces here. It's funny that the collab fell so short. Like, look, here's all, well, basically all the PIL pieces here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like the most downvoted items this week. And as we scroll up, they only just, like, the best tee only just bet the nylon flight pants and the wombat beanie. Like, crazy. But yeah, some really solid offerings this week. I would honestly struggle to, if you gave me like 500 bucks, I'd struggle to pick what I'd want to buy it on. Maybe buy it with, sorry. Maybe the Vans & Leathers piece, maybe the faux fur jacket. Yeah, I don't know. It's a struggle. There's some really nice pieces this week. Oh, actually, maybe I buy the bomber and then I'd also get like the Live in Tokyo tee. But then I could just get the blue denim jacket. Ah, see, I gotta decide. I mean, that's a good thing. It's, to me, that's the sign of a good week, you know. But maybe you feel very differently. Maybe you like the collabs trash. Maybe you like the collabs fantastic. Maybe you like the seasonal pieces of trash. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on week 12 and everything releasing in it down in that comment section below. And there we go, guys. That is week 12 covered. We've got it all done and dusted. It's releasing on the 17th of November or the 19th if you live in Japan. We covered the collaborative pieces, the seasonal pieces, my thoughts and opinions on all the pieces and the week as a whole. Now I want to hear from you guys. Are you picking up something? I'm not going to be picking up something, mainly because like the loopholes you have to jump through as an Australian to pick up Supreme is always a bit rough, which is why I don't cop regularly from them. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll move to Japan or the US or some region that has Supreme. And then be able to pick some of it up and just, yeah, go from there. Don't know. We'll have to see. I can't plan that far ahead, but I want to hear from you guys in the various different regions that you're living in. What are you picking up? What are you feeling? Let me know down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Supreme weeks, collabs, all that good stuff, you know what you gotta do. I ask you for it all the time, but you gotta give me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and the best indicator of them all subscribe to the channel. As mentioned in previous uploads, we're trying to hit 3495 before the end of November. We're close. We're also close to the milestone after that. Hopefully with your guys' continuous support, you know, you tell a couple mates, you share a video here and there. I think we can hit 3495 before the end of the month. But that's everything I got to say about the week, guys. I wish you the best of luck when it comes to picking up a piece this week. If you are going for something, I hope you manage to pick it up in the size and color you are after. But until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next Supreme video, until the next drop list video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.